The thieves had just been caught. The estate owner sprayed them with gasoline and then pulled out a sharp knife. The thieves thought they were dead, but to their surprise, she suddenly let them go and drove away without looking back. Before they could even catch their breath, a group of people appeared in the distance and charged toward them. More than a dozen hunting dogs ran alongside them. That's when the thieves finally understood. The estate owner had sprayed them with gasoline so the hounds could track their scent. They had become prey in a hunting game. Terrified, they ran for their lives, but there was no way they could outrun the dogs. Luckily, a river appeared ahead. The group jumped into the water. The hunting dogs followed them in. Meanwhile, the hunters simply stood there and watched, clearly enjoying the thrill of controlling life and death. When the thieves noticed the hunters weren't following them, they even turned back and shouted insults before running off. What they didn't realize was that they wouldn't be laughing for long. As they crossed a patch of tall grass, something suddenly snapped a wooden stick in the bald man's hand. Only then did he notice a giant animal trap hidden on the ground. If one of those traps clamped onto a leg, it could leave someone crippled for life. The bald man quickly tossed it aside in fear. Then he realized the ground around them was filled with similar traps. They had walked straight into a hunting ground prepared in advance. As the group carefully moved forward, several hunters suddenly charged in behind them on horseback. The four men immediately took off running again. Soon, they reached the edge of the estate. A brick wall stood in front of them. Using every ounce of strength they had, they began climbing. As the hunting dogs got closer, they finally reached the top, but the bald man slipped and fell. He landed directly on one of the animal traps below. His teammates quickly jumped down and forced the trap open, rescuing him. Then they helped him climb back onto the wall. By then, the hunting dogs had already caught up. Just as the man in the hat was about to climb over, a dog sank its teeth into his ankle. Moments later, several more dogs latched onto his leg. Unable to endure the pain, he was dragged off the wall and pulled into the pack. Within seconds, he became food for the hunting dogs. As his screams echoed through the air, the remaining three men watched one of their closest friends die. Soon afterward, the hunters carried the man's body back to the estate. While sipping expensive red wine, they proudly admired their trophy and celebrated another successful hunt. The estate owner even smeared the victim's blood across her son's face. According to their family tradition, the blood of the prey would make them stronger. Meanwhile, the three survivors wandered through the wilderness, completely lost. Just as they were trying to decide where to go, they heard the sound of an engine nearby. Instantly, they came up with a plan. When the estate's butler drove past, he spotted what appeared to be a woman lying in the middle of the road. Curious, he stopped the vehicle and got out to investigate. The woman looked as if she had collapsed from exhaustion, but the moment he stepped closer, he walked straight into the trap the three survivors had prepared.